Hello YouTubers, it's Trainboy55 Productions speaking. Today, I'm going to show you my purchases from a train show in Sioux City, which is last month. So sit back and enjoy and see what I got from the show. Here's Bachman Henry and his tender, which is in great condition. I secured the chassis and also I fixed the side rods. And now Henry looks much better. I tested it out and it runs pretty well. Next up, here's the milk tanker, which is in great condition. The well wagon. The Christmas green coach that came with the Christmas set, known as Thomas Christmas Delivery Set. Next, here's an Ertl item, Old Slow Coach. She was in good condition, but the coupling on the back is just like loose as a tooth. So I had to give this item a fair chance to fix it, or if I were careful with it. So I'll be gentle with it. If it breaks off, so I'll see what I can do if I can fix this coupling. Next is the extra tar tanker, which makes I have 3 tar tankers. Next up is the Ertl breakdown train. Now I have 2 of them. 2 breakdown cranes will be added to my Ertl Thomas collection, along with an extra tar tanker and old slow coach. Here's the hopper car from Hit Toys that flips, which is in good condition. I see because there's a gear on the bottom that it does flips the gravel, that you could tell that it was empty or full. Next one is the Christmas box car, which is from the rarest Thomas Tommy set. It looks pretty nice. It'll be added to my Christmas stuff. Next one is that hopper car. That came with the rock crusher car and the salt wagon. I got an extra one is because I used the old one for using as custom-made Trekmaster Hector. So I changed it in and then I scrape it off the writings since I try to scrape the clay off. So I decided to get a new one to replace it. So I did. Next is Tommy Spencer, which is in great condition. And also, I tested out it to give it a new battery, and it works. So I decided to keep both versions of Spencer's. One is Tommy and the other Fisher Price. Next one is the Take Along green box car. I have 2 red box cars, so I have a green one version, so that it will like to keep both versions of the mining car. Next one is a fuel tanker that came with Dart or the Diesel Works set. Pretty nice. Next one is a circus box car that came with Rosie's Funfair Special, which I'm still planning to get that pack. Next one is a Mr. Bubbles box car, the one that came with Up in the Way car, which is the last piece of the piece missing. Next one is a See Inside mail car, since I found 1, so I hope I could get 2. it's pretty nice to have the inside car that I have for the first time. Next one is that brake fan. The brake fan I don't own, and luckily I got this one, which I did. Next one is a Hornby J35 red tank engine from London Midland Scotland Railway. This is my very first Hornby locomotive for the very first time. He looks pretty nice. I tested out and he doesn't run. So I researched how to fix malfunctioning Hornby engines, and it turns out that this model needs some model oiling, like to make the gears and the wheels start. So I'm not going to return it, so I decided to give this model a fair chance, if I can. And hopefully I will get this model running again. Next one, we have wooden railway items. Is the 1997 Percy with big round magnets with a wooden funnel, which is in good condition. Next one is a 1998 Gordon with a 1999 coal tender, which is made of plastic. So I finally got the old style Gordon because I used the old style Gordon into Wooden Railway Merlin like 3 years ago. And now I finally got old style Gordon. Next one is a Winter Wonderland CGI Thomas that came with the Adventures Thomas. I detail his mouth, so he'll be added to my Wooden Railway collection. Next up, we have the Gold Rail Ben. And before you ask, why did I need to buy another Gold Rail Ben? Well, it's because the last item that has a broken buffer beam. So I decided to get a new one instead. So I looked in the box, and Ben looks pretty nice. He looks brand new in perfect shape. Great condition, I say. And this is my first packaging I kept the box. And last but not least, we have two take-along licensed sound engines, James and Percy. I put the battery in Percy, so I changed the battery because the old batteries doesn't work on them, so I changed the batteries on them on Percy, and I didn't change the battery for James, so I had to unbox James right after the video. Percy cost me like $10, and James cost me $12.50. And that's all for the purchases. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope we'll see you next time.